Mike's Greenhouse in the house. Mike, how are you doing, kiddo? Hope you're well. How are you? What have you been up to this week? So we've got Mike, and have we got anyone else in the house? No, we've got no one. Let's see who else pops in for a chat with us tonight. Dean, how are you doing, mate? 3 minutes late. I know. It's better though, isn't it? It's better than it's a lot better than last time. Um, Mike, how are you doing, man? Dean, time. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna be late to my own funeral. Any cake this week? No, there's no cake, but I just had some chips. So you can tell I'm a happy boy. There's no cake this week, but yeah, yeah. Or there might be actually. There might be some dessert. Let's see what comes up. Uh, let's get this on the big screen. There we go. I've had soup and bread. I'm round and rolling. Mike, no need to apologise at all. You were out with family, having a good time with your family. That's what life's about. Um, yeah, YouTube comes second, family first, life first. Yeah. Um, you're round and rolling. See, I wasn't an hour late. I wasn't even. It was an hour. It was an hour late, mile. No. I thought it was about 20 minutes. It was more like about 20 minutes, man. So who else is it? The YouTube thing is saying five people are in the house. Who else is here? We've got Dean and Mike saying hello to everyone so far. Oh, okay. Everyone else is disappearing as soon as I asked who else is here. Everyone else has started disappearing. I scared them off. I will just call you Deal. So, what's everyone been up to this week? Have you had a good Saturday so far? They'll they'll be expecting a live at 8:30 or something. Probably, probably. Everyone's just bracing themselves, and everyone's gonna turn up half an hour, expecting me to be a lot later. I had to cook tea for everyone today. That's my excuse today. So my wife's not feeling well. She's got allergy. So I had to cook tea for the kids and make sure. Well, I've left them eating, so I'll probably end up going downstairs and they'll have caused a riot downstairs, food fight or something. But yeah, that's it's 3 minutes. Don't worry, we'll let you off. See, I've always got an excuse though. That's the thing. Uh, it's quiet. Enjoy the peace. Yeah, when they come up, they'll take over and wreck the place as well. See, a couple of weeks ago, Dean, it was me. I couldn't get my words out at all, and it's taken over your spelling today. A couple of weeks ago, I don't know if you were. I can't remember if you were here, but every other word was like I was stumbling over my words. Um, They think it's too good to be true, that you're almost on time. Spell check doesn't. Fat fingers here as well. Spell check doesn't help either because spell check sometimes just has a mind of its own and starts typing in random things. Monty's and that most live streams that I can't speak pretty much. Some days I do an alright job, and then some days it's shocking. My words just don't come out at all. Absolutely, it's absolutely atrocious some weeks. So, what have you guys been up to today? Did you get out in the garden at all? See, I'm starting to feel a little betterish. So I managed to get out. There's been a couple of Catherine Ivy's here. Catherine, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. How are you doing? How's your Saturday going? Yeah. So this last week I've managed to get out into the garden a couple of times, and I managed to get out into the garden again today. So I've been playing with compost. I've been putting up my gri- grizzolina cuttings or something. Is that the one you did a video on? About early on last year, and you did got a load and load of views for it. Was that the one that you did really well with? Catherine's doing great. That's fantastic. What have you been doing today? Nice one, Mike. You should. Did you do a little video on your cuttings? From zero to homesteads here. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. How's your Saturday going so far? If anyone hasn't hit that like for me, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like, I would very much appreciate it. Leslie Hood's here. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. See, Dean's gonna behave now. Um, Monty is so late that he thinks it's last week. See, last weekend was my first weekend out in the garden for ages. Um, but I've been in a pretty bad way recently, so I'm quite happy that I managed to have 2 weekends out where I've got into the garden. My uncle has given me two polytunnels, both 120 feet long, two 6 by 8, two 6 by 8 greenhouse frames with glass. Oh, you're a lucky boy, Mike. You're gonna be a happy. You're gonna be happy in those polytunnels. They're massive, massive. Uh, Brandon's Outdoor Adventures is here. How are you doing, man? Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're well. Uh, Brandon, how's things going? Dean never behaves. When he's so late, I'm expecting a live notification at 8 a.m. And it starts. And it starts. I have three now. You've got three. You got three polytunnels, or you got three greenhouses. So you need to change it from Mike's greenhouse to Mike's greenhouses. Are you getting all those greenhouses for yourself, or are you getting your family sharing in them? I have to make a weekly video today. I'm late with it. It's super boring about where in the garden I'm going to plant everything in the spring. Oh, that's good. It's always nice to have a planning video. Do you plan everything out properly and do you stick to your plan? Because in the past, what I've done is I've sort of had a rough idea in my head, tried to stick to it the best I can. I normally get my garlic in the place that I plant, and then everything else just gets stuck into somewhere. Are you good at sticking to your plans? So you've got three polytunnels, four greenhouses. Nobody else in family would use them, but I'm going to grow lots of produce in the family. for the family for them. Mike, you've got have you got them set up yet? Or are you starting to are you still in the construction phase? Um, because it'd be good to see how you're setting them up and what you're planning to do with your plot new toys. Monty's so late. He sows his tomatoes in April when he was supposed to sow them in January. I normally sow my tomatoes in. I need to see. January's nearly over, and I've been planting my chilies, my tomatoes, and my aubergines for weeks now. Uh, I've done one thing. I brought the compost to the doorstep, so hopefully this evening, once the kids go to bed, I'm gonna bring that compost inside, and I'm gonna get those get that get some seeds planted. But the other thing is that I haven't got those grow lights set up yet. I've got the grow lights, but I haven't managed to fit them up anywhere. Because you're supposed to hang them from something, and that'd mean if I'm gonna hang it in the house, and I need to drill some holes in the ceiling or something, and I don't want to start drilling random holes in the ceiling. So I don't know what to do. Um, Brandon says I never stick to my plan in the garden. It, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. It never goes to plan. You start off with a good plan and good intentions, and then everything just sort of goes all over the place. Uh, so you're leveling the field currently. Are you doing an update on where everything's going and how big your greenhouses are going to be and what you're going to plant? The garden plan often changes, sometimes dramatically, but it helps me with buying seeds and timing, etc. Regardless, that's another good reminder that because I haven't done my seed order yet. Have been meaning to go through all my seeds and decide on what I've got, what I haven't got, what I'm going to keep and what I'm not going to keep. But yeah, what I need to order as well. So I don't know where I am. See, I was supposed to plant some giant onions and stuff, and I was supposed to do that back in December, and I'm still nowhere near even having a go at that. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have a plan. Just need manpower. Dean, what you playing at? Leslie needs manpower. Go on, help her out, man. So Mike's been doing updates on his greenhouse progress. Awesome. So that's something we need to check out. I've got two plots to sort out. And I'm behind. It, no matter how much you plan, you always feel. Well, I do anyway. Always feel that I'm behind. Um, but sometimes you know you can plant plants late, and they'll do the work for you, and they'll catch up. But sometimes that you've got stuff like tomatoes, chilies, aubergines that just need that extra early start. So they need you to do them a bit of a favour. So I hope I can get some of them planted tonight, and then they'll be all right. I had to redo my mess about with my hotbed in the greenhouse because it turned really cold. So I started messing up, having a look about that, and then I found out that I'd put about a foot of the soil level was about a foot deep. So I've taken out loads of soil and added more manure in it and topped it up. And today I noticed that the heat's starting to come back up. Ian Matthews is in the house. Ian Matthews, how are you doing, man? Have you got your visa today to come over? See, Ian's from across the border. He's from the other side of the Pennines. So Lancashire's in the house. We haven't got. See, Frank's not in the house. Frank's not here yet. Otherwise, he'd be checking your passport. Uh, Bouncer Slab's here. Had a minute while finishing my paperwork. Bouncer Slab, how are you doing, big man? How are you and the family? I hope you're all well. Um, yeah. as someone I need to catch up with you. I haven't seen you for a long time. I hope you and the family are keeping well. See, Bouncer Slab does some really funny videos with dolls and puppets, but he also does fishing videos and cooking videos, and general self sufficiency type videos. So yeah, he's a top man, good family man as well. We're all doing well. I'm all right. I'm all right. Spent. I got out into the garden today, played with my compost for a bit. I planted some coriander. What else did I plant? I planted some radishes. Uh, Sorted my hotbed out. Was it yesterday? Oh yeah, yesterday. Sorted my hotbed out yesterday, and that's starting to generate some heat again. But hopefully, I'm gonna get around to finishing off my greenhouse this year. There's little bits that I never managed to. Uh, yeah, there's little bits of the greenhouse that I never managed to finish off. So I need to get around to finish those things off. Oh, I've made so many Yorkshire friends. There's no. I did a bunch of insane live streaming that has completely nothing to do with anything but people watched. What were you doing? What were you live streaming about? But Nick's allotment diaries here. Nick, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. See, Dean, you were right. Everyone was expecting me to be late. Dean, Nick, how's your Saturday gone so far? Uh, I'm gonna, Dave's allotment tomorrow is gonna be a blast. Is he close by to you? Um, Only problem is with my pony tunnel and greenhouse frames, I won't have as much time to film during daylight. One, but the days are starting to get longer now, so hopefully that should help. Um, yeah, I'm always right, aren't I, Leslie? So no, not when you're wrong. uh, Dean, you can never be right at home. I always get told I'm always wrong anyway, but I know I'm always right. uh, you need a brain gasm? Check out my lives later. Right. Uh, I'm waiting for our mushroom weather to improve. See, hopefully, I've got quite a bit of I've built up quite a bit of my mushroom knowledge over the last year. And I found a couple of spots, a couple of spots where I can find some decent mushrooms. So I'm gonna go and have a look this year. Let March kick in, and I'm gonna go looking for some chanterelles and stuff. Let's see. Um, I'll have to check out. Ian, you love Bouncer Slab's doll videos. Uh, I'm okay. Got a bad cold though, so no allotment this weekend. Oh no way! Is it just cold, or are you getting sickness with it as well? Ray's allotment gardens here. Ray, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. And he's calling me money. I wish I was Mr. Money. uh, Congratulations. You be safe, educated, enjoy yourself. Um, Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'm starting to learn a bit about mushrooms. So I found a few spots. So hopefully I'll get some decent holes this year. 4K allotments here saying hello to everyone, and everyone saying hello to Ray. Ray was happy. Tell us why you were happy today, Ray. The wild mushrooms can also be grown in your yard with practical application. See, I brought some bluet spores last. Um, I brought some bluet spores from the woods last autumn, and I spread the whole garden with wood blewit spores and common puffball spores. So hopefully this year I might be lucky enough to have inoculated some of the wood chips, and I'll get some wild mushrooms up. No sickness, just a bad cough. I hope you feel better soon. Um, do you have any turmeric? Because if you have some hot turmeric uh, with milk, that can be quite good for a cough. My sorry plot had a delivery of manure, so I got 4 barrel loads and spread it on the plot. Now that's what I'm talking about, Ray. Yeah, uh, uh, yeah. I like playing in horse manure. Mushrooms are no way. They're not a pointless vegetable, man. Uh, the, no, they're not. I think mushrooms are brilliant, man. Especially when they're free. Um, yeah, especially when they're free. Because I got some wood blowits last time. When did I get it? I can't remember when I got them. But I got some. If, if you can boil turmeric with some milk and have a hot cup of milk and turmeric, flavor it. If it's a bit bitter, flavor it with a bit of honey. That's really good for coughs and sore throats. No nutritional value. Um, Depends on the type of mushroom. Some of them are very high in protein. Some of them are very high in, trace elements and minerals, as well as vitamins. So different ones can be beneficial for different things, man. Uh, Most people mix up slurry of grains and spores and spread on wood or decontaminated straw. See that's similar to what I've done. I took loads of straws from wood blewits and I spread them around my growing beds where I've got loads of wood chips. So if that sets, then I might be in for some wood chips this year. Uh, going back going back tomorrow, as neighbour said, it'll be fine. It'll be fine by Monday. No energy or now pointless veg. He's laughing at me saying trace elements. Mushrooms that I pick have up to 13% protein. There you go. Neither does beer or chocolate, and the point is, see, yeah, Leslie, do you like mushrooms? Do you mix them with? You can mix them with chicken. There's a video I did with wood blewits, cooking up wood blewits. I basically cooked them with peppers, onions, and fried them up, and and put them in a couple of slices of toast, loads of cheese, and grill the whole sandwich. That was a nice sandwich. That was a tasty sandwich. If you haven't seen that, have a look at that. We saw those poisonous red and white mushrooms in our field last year. Looked like something straight out. Oh, you must be talking about fly agaric, Amanita muscaria. They're amazing. They look absolutely amazing. There's a couple of pictures I posted on my Instagram, but they look absolutely gorgeous. I found some that were about probably 4 or 5 inches wide. Yeah, 4 or 5 inches wide. Um, they do look absolutely amazing. Uh, the yeah, they can be cooked and made safe to eat if you want, if you did fancy eating them. But there's a lot of work involved to make them safe to eat because there's a couple of chemicals in there. One that's poisonous and one that'll make you high and make you trip, and that's why a lot of people take those ones because they want to trip off them. Um, so Dean and Leslie are having a bit of a domestic. uh, I like mushrooms, but wouldn't trust myself to pick them. I'd not be able to identify poisonous ones. There's not loads of poisonous ones, you know. There's not loads and loads of poisonous ones. There are a few poisonous ones, and as long as you know, only pick what you know. So far, the only ones that I've eaten are, a couple of puffballs, um, the wood bluets. But I've been going out mushroom hunting for a while now, and just keep bringing them back, check in, over and over again. Come on, buddy. You're here. So, say hello to everyone. Amazing drops here. How are you doing?
Who has not liked this video? Because it says 10 likes over there. Wait, why does it say 9 likes over there?
So it says we've got 10. We've got 10 people, 9 likes. If anyone hasn't that like, please hit that like for me.
Hit it now!
You're gonna blast people's ears off. Many mushrooms have amazing medicinal properties.
Why are you saying Spider-Man Homecoming?
Lion's mane rebuilds nerves and helps with brain damage.
Why are you saying Spider-Man Homecoming, Dean?
I want to find some lion's mane.
Dean, why are you saying Spider-Man Homecoming?
He's saying hi, amazing Spider-Man Homecoming. He's calling you Spider-Man.
Okay. My favorite superhero. My favorite Marvel superhero.
My fingers hurt from cold.
My most favorite superhero was Ben 10 because he's the strongest out of all of them. He's stronger than Goku and Superman.
So Drop's been
because he can turn into Alien X and just erase them from existence because Alien X can bend reality. But I don't know about the classic Ben 10, which is why he doesn't have Alien X or the reboot one.
He was saying Spider-Man Homecoming is his favourite video before you asked. So he's guessing your question. He knows you now. He's getting to know you, isn't he?
Turn to speak.
He said you had your turn to speak. It's my turn now. Lion's mane and bear tooth are delicious, like crab meat and super clean. I need to find some of them.
Now?
I found them quite late. Because I found them quite late, they were all mashed up everywhere. And turkey tails as well. I found loads of turkey tails.
Can I see my brain?
Sit back. The live stream has been stolen. You've been
my favourite film is The Avengers. Ooh, my favourite one. You can let the Maltesers out there. What's even a Malteser?
Maltesers are little chocolate.
Oh yeah, I remember. I love them.
It's because you're showing your nostrils to the camera.
You can get Maltesers up them.
Don't do that.
Bye.
What's the matter?
She's not supposed to come in the light.
Come on, jump up and say hello. Come on.
Come
on. Come on. You're alright. You're alright. Come on.
Who's here? I know Mike's here.
Mike's here.
How about which Mike is it? Mike's on there.
So it's Mike's.
On there.
Keep your finger back. We've got Mike's greenhouse. We've got
Show
the amazing drop.
I don't have any fangs.
We've got Bouncer Slab. We've got Dean. Do you remember Dean?
Yeah.
You remember Dean?
Yeah.
Leslie's here as well. Do you remember Dean's wife, Leslie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check your local market for
Nick.
Nick's here.
Is Dean? And then is Bish here?
No, Bish isn't here. Catherine Ivy's here. She said hello. Ray's here.
Now loads of people are coming in. Who started?
Now
there's Leslie. Hi. And then Dean's of support. You said there's Leslie Potts.
Yeah, the remember bit only took 3 live streams.
Bouncing Slab. Why is his channel called Bouncer Slab?
Because he's funny. Now the live stream's been stolen. The little nutter's not here. That boy's been up to some crazy stuff this week. He fell over. He was spinning around in the living room.
Whee! Bang!
And then lost his balance and then fell into the TV cabinet. Gave himself a black eye.
Oh, I got
and yesterday
he broke his nose.
He didn't He was running through the garden and slipped and fell flat on his face. Boy, he's still quite top heavy, so every time he falls, he's falling head first.
Papa, let me.
Okay, come on, send him in. Send him in. Come on, send him in. Come on. Come on.
Let's get him. I think it was for the teacups.
Sit up, you're on my...
Woo!
You hurt my leg. So, he's an absolute nutter, the little one. Come on. You can say hello.
Papa, go to work. Yeah. Come on. How's the back doing, Monty? Papa, the amazing drop is asking how's your back doing? Raindrop.
Ray's gonna get to work. Ray, take care, Ray. We'll see you soon.
Bye, Ray. What's your favourite number?
Ray,
I'll get it.
What's the matter? What's the matter? I didn't drop it. Here's number 3. See, here, look at that. Look at that.
Say assalamu
What did you just do?
No, that's not funny.
No. Why did you do that? Are you okay?
Hanja.
My eye hurts so much. There's a black eye.
Okay, stop it.
See, there's his
Hadi.
broken nose.
Stop it.
Honey.
You okay?
There's his black. There's his.
So it's gone
There's
quick.
his.
I told you this boy's a absolute nutter.
There's his black eye.
Do you?
Uh, the youngest daughter turned 12 yesterday, and my oldest daughter will be 26 soon.
I'm getting pick it up, man. Pick it up.
Tell Toy to look at me.
Okay, look at him.
Are you annoying?
So
Someone has to stop watching and doing this.
They need to go down. They can't stay here.
It's him.
Yeah, because he came because you guys come up. He's there bored of by himself.
Violence. There's no violence going on here, mister.
he's an absolute nutcase. He's an absolute. Yeah, I know you're here. I know you're here.
The whole world knows you're here.
Yes.
I'm over here.
Yeah, you're gonna make me deaf as well.
Hi, the amazing lol.
Oh, I never had trouble with these two. Either the eldest two about hitting and kicking or anything like that. This one, he's an absolute nutcase. I think the little one's gonna be a wrestler. I think he's gonna. Yeah.
He's gonna be a boxer.
No.
Yeah, sit back.
Hadi.
He said I can hear you all from Cornwall.
I can hear you from. I can hear you from Cornwall. We're all needing earplugs. See,
No.
Nick, you need earplugs through the computer. He's just been doing that in my right ear.
Baba, he paused that.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay. Come down. Downstairs missing you guys. Come on.
You're gonna get into trouble now. You're gonna get into trouble. You're gonna get into trouble.
Come.
You just finished your life.
So, he's already a wrestler. He
Hadi.
absolutely
If
is.
Baba goes down, you know what's gonna happen.
He's an absolute.
You will lose your TV time. So go right now.
Okay,
Go.
it's okay. What's your phone? I can join the live, please.
Okay.
You can join the live,
What
but
are you
take
doing?
this. Check this.
Don't.
It.
Yeah, don't press
Don't
it.
text anything.
Why?
Don't press it. Here, look at yourself on the computer there. Just stay on the computer there. Look. There you go. Watch yourself on the computer. No.
He's gonna mess you up. Just give it to me. I'll just tidy up
See?
downstairs.
No. I can still sit down.
No, Daddy don't want
There you
you.
go. Off you go.
Oh, she's taking me. Oh.
Oh man. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I made the mistake of having full volume on. Once they start, they're bonkers. They're absolutely bonkers. Them kids. Um, I made the mistake. My oldest son is almost 30, and my youngest son is 15, and we're a mixed bag of nuts. Imagine me as a father. That'll be fun. I'll bet your house is a house is a bag of laughs. Uh, I didn't realize your oldest son was close to 30. Wow. Uh, Peace at last. My ear's still ringing from that boy screaming. Uh, Catherine's asking, did I survive? I think I've got a few battle injuries from that one. Uh, Boys break and lose the tools. Girls break your something about okay. Future live future live YouTube gardening professional. I left the military in 1987, but I'm an old wow. Wow, I was 5 at that time. Are you back? Come on then.
Okay.
Come on. Come back.
Hello.
You got your mum's going back up now. See, see Leslie saying hello. Say hello.
Hello.
You just escape.
Oh, look, he's being such a good boy.
And
See,
said I
he escaped and came upstairs. Um, he was yeah, he was pretending.
Oh, come away.
He went down with my wife
Hey,
and then left her downstairs and ran back upstairs. So, Zaki, you're being called a little cutie.
Say thank you.
Okay.
I'll Drop was in his mid-20s in '87. Wow. Uh,
It's gonna fall home.
he's not gonna fall. I've got him. I've got him. Are you gonna take over the stream now? I wasn't. I wasn't a thought in '87.
What phone? What phone?
Went to B&Q today and they've got loads of sweet potatoes. What did you get?
Which phone?
Because I was planning a trip to Wilco's. I was. We were supposed to go to Wilco's today. I know I didn't, but we were supposed to.
I want to Daddy.
So you should have reminded me.
You wanted to tell me. Go ahead to go to your...
I was talking about your youngest. I see a giant future veggies bin in. Zaki, you gonna be a gardener?
Yeah, we'll kill the garden.
Wait, why have you given her a pen?
I don't know, you just asked me. Sorry, thank you.
No, you don't need a pen. You don't need a pen because if you take that pen, I'll probably end up getting stabbed in the face with it. Um,
He's eating you. Oh my god! It's you.
Liz Zorab's here. Good evening. Sorry I'm late to your live chat. Not a problem at all. Thanks very much for coming in, Liz. How are you doing? You've joined at the time where the kids have just taken over. Didn't buy any today. I'm going to get some from Wilco or our local DIY store. See, I normally get the ones from Wilco's. Do you know the ones? Because they normally have like a couple of earlies and a couple of main crop in the big bulk bags. I think they're about a 3 kilo bag or something. So I normally buy the a couple of them. I'm gonna go for Desiree again this year. I had brilliant results with Desiree last year. What have you been up to, Liz, today?
How you go again? Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, he'll be alright.
Just
He'll
go-
be alright. He's behaving.
Go again for me.
Okay. Please remember to give this live a like, everyone. Thank you very much. If you wouldn't mind doing that. Barbara's allotments here. Barbara, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Try Valley Sovereign. Where'd you get them from, Dean?
You can fancy.
Yeah, look at Zaki. Look what's Zaki doing.
It's Simon, Daddy.
Well, you're spitting all over my laptop.
Where's Daddy?
Yeah, and you're spitting all over my laptop is what you're doing. That's. What are you doing now? Any potato supplier. See. Okay. So. Wow, the bands. He's got a few words. You do speak quite a lot, don't you? You're gonna lie down, okay. So been celebrating today as the channel hit a milestone. Congratulations, that's fantastic news. Very happy for you. That's fantastic news, absolutely brilliant. I saw a video with. What? Don't stop pressing stuff. Yeah, I know you're pressing stuff. Okay, lie down. Russets and golden potatoes is what I have in the ground. See, Desiree is always one that I always plant Desiree, and I always plant. Well, I normally always plant King Edwards. I love King Edwards. Do you know the pink and the white? I love them. G. We have a local potato day in mid-February. I usually pick up some potatoes there. Oh, that's interesting. Nick, is that just a farmer's market or something, or is that just local to where you are? And see, because we're in the city, I don't know if they do stuff like that here. Mine is getting closer to a milestone. Mike, I saw your 10,000 views. That's fantastic as well. I saw that come up. That was really, yeah, very proud of you. I'll leave carrots in the ground until it's time to use them. Don't get a lot of hard freezers here, so I'm just cover them with some biomass to keep them fresh. See, I've got loads of baby carrots as well in my pots that we're just picking at throughout the winter and keep just pulling them up. They're not. Okay, can I read some comments because your head's in the way. Yeah, that is one. Don't press it. So I'm growing carrot again this year as they were fab last year. Calm down. Calm down. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 7, 4, 5. Is that the way the numbers go? Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's the way the numbers go.
It's O.
Oh.
Ocean.
There's a potato nearest you. There are great potato days all over. How did you find out about them? It's a company that comes to a local hole and bring loads of different varieties. That's amazing. I'm gonna have to give that a Google. Nick, I've never heard anything like that before. I've never heard anything. Yes.
The ball.
Yeah, you spat on my computer is what you're pointing at.
It's good.
Leslie, play them. You're gonna win. You'll be a millionaire.
That is it. 5, 30,
So 36 one that you should have.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. And then 8. A, B, C.
I'll be growing various different mushrooms this year because Zaki decided to press something and he's spitting all over the computer, boy. There's a big dollop. Anyone got any tips on growing carrots?
Ah!
Type and when
Daddy,
to plant.
can give me my purple.
I did a video last year in about March time when I planted carrots. The main tips that I can give you is make sure that the compost that you're using or the soil that you're using is very nice and loose. It doesn't have a lot of stones in it or any kind of lumpy things, because whatever the carrot root hits, it's going to end up forking. Plant them in a high bed if you can, and that'll stop them from getting carrot fly, or use some kind of mesh to protect them. And carrots don't like an over nutritious soil either. That's one of the things that I've always had trouble with for a while, is that my soil was too nutritious for carrots. So I used a really bland variety. I used a really bland soil mix last year, and I had some really decent results. They weren't massive carrots, but they were perfect size for the kids to just pull out and munch on them when they wanted to. And that's pretty much what you wanted to do, didn't you? Carrots. Do you like getting carrots from the garden? Oh, do you like getting carrots from the garden? Yeah. You love carrots from the garden, don't you?
Daddy.
Uh-oh, Daddy, what's the matter?
Is Daddy
Best carrots I've seen are from a large pot and thin out had used cotton. See, yeah, Dean, that's... You done? You're dribbling, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dribbling.
It's that it.
Do you know the other two come back together? Haven't caused me as much stress as this one has. Do you know the elder two together, put together, they haven't been as much trouble as this one has. All horses must be given ketamine shots. I must be just... I'm gonna throw this here. Okay, congratulations, White Lives Matter. Okay, someone kill him, please. Thank you, Nick. This message is... Okay. I missed the second comment, so I didn't see what he wrote. But thanks, Nick, for getting him out. Admin needs to kick out the... Yeah, thank you. Show respect to you. Okay, there's another one, so you can squash that one as well. And they're coming thick and fast. Get ready, everyone. Garden troll. We could do with some troll the garden. I want to put a bridge in over the top of the pond. So if I can put a bridge over the top of the pond, we could do with some trolls underneath. What are you doing?
I'm jumping.
Woohoo, this is fun. Kick him, kick it. Tariq, assalamu alaikum. How are you doing, man? Thank you very much for coming in. See, Tariq's one of my real world friends, so he's not a troll. My Saturday isn't complete. What are you doing? My Saturday isn't complete without seeing you. Thanks, bro. See, Tariq's getting told to come on time. Yeah, you need to be coming on time. We start at 8 o'clock. Dean was. There's another one. Everyone report the stream. Reason promoting terrorism. Yeah, we. Yeah, that's exactly what we do on this stream. I think it's the same low life that keeps popping back in. It's probably the same low life that just keeps popping back in over and over again. I haven't seen someone as persistent as this for a while. So yeah, let him come. Happy Looks, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. I haven't seen you for a very long time. I hope you're well. I hope life's treating you well. Another, yeah, Tariq, I'm getting proper troll today, man. He's coming on a few accounts. It's the same low life that just keeps popping in over and over again and saying stupid things. So, Dean, you've got. If only they knew you as a teenager. Exactly. See, I thought you might want to get in on the action. Yeah, I thought you might want to get in on the action because Nick was having all the fun to himself. Carolina Hillbillies here. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. You hurt your child. What? Yeah. It's the same low life that you keep coming in. You're quite pathetic, but just keep. Don't time him out. Just kick him out. Block him. Don't time him out for 300 seconds or whatever it is. There's a option underneath that says remove user or hide user on this channel. Do one of those ones and that'll kick him out. But yeah, it's the same low life that keeps popping back in, and yeah. Let's play a game. Who can bash the troll fastest? I bought a drone monitor. I'll let you know how it works for recording garden video. Thank you. Can I have my hat back? Andy's back again. You're welcome to call. You taking my hat off again? You're welcome to call the police. I'll show. I'm slow. I'll leave that. Sam's here. Sam, how are you doing? Andy, whatever's here. You guys have turned up at the perfect time. We're playing Smash the Troll. There's a low life troll that keeps popping in to leave some silly comments. So smash the troll. Whoever wants to smash the troll the fastest wins. Who's got the most smashes so far? Yeah, I've got you.
I got you, matey.
Yeah, I've got you.
No.
Who's got the most smashes?
It's a my nose.
Mike's got a couple.
Daddy,
I know Nick got a couple.
It's a my nose, Daddy. Dad.
Sam hasn't got. Bouncer's got the most. Yeah. Okay, can you sit down because you're scaring me? So Bouncer's definitely got. Bouncer's in the lead. Oh no! Tariq's one of my real world friends, Nick. Bouncer. Tariq's one of my real world friends. So he needs to come back in. Oh, there's. Do you know that guy? I've known him since college. We went to college together, so we've known each other since how old? About 16. Who got the last troll? Dean got the last one in '96.
I am in
In 96? I was still in school in 96.
Dad,
Uh,
Dad, Dad.
s- please spill the beans again. I didn't get to read it all. I didn't even get to read it all. I didn't get to see what he wrote. Sufia Dewan is in the house. Assalamu alaikum. Just thought I'd drop by. Thank you very much for coming in. We're playing Whack-A Troll at the minute. So, Bouncer Slab's in the lead. And we're trying to squash as many trolls as we can. Um, so, Barbara's got to go. Got to pick the daughter up. Barbara, you have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. The Monty you see now is definitely not what he was back in college. I kid you not. You wouldn't believe it. Yeah. Yeah. I was a lot more sensible back then. I was a lot more. Yeah, I was a lot more sensible. um. Wait. What did you just do? No! Stop it. That wasn't safe. That was not safe. Um. So I think we're all mellow as we get older. Some purple plum rashes in my No! You're not jumping off there. Uh. No. No, you're not doing that. No. He's jumping. I've got the Yeah, you're not doing that. I think I'm losing the plot. Grew some purple plum radishes in my indoor greenhouse. About to harvest them. Nice. I planted some long purple ones today. They're called Lungo Rosso Rossino or something like that. I'm horrible with these names, but Lungo Rosso or something like that. They're not a daikon radish, but they're quite a good one. Don't you mean? So Dean's losing the plot. Once he got it. uh, yeah, I was. We were doing some Rambo. We're talking about Rambo. You see. I think we were talking about Rambo at the time, or was it Cliffhanger? It was either Rambo or Cliffhanger, and then we had to do an impression of one or the other, and that's what ended up happening. uh, so we've lost the troll. We've lost the troll. Um, so everyone squashed the troll enough. What's happened? That's because. See how quickly he. Well, I didn't want you to kick him out again. But yeah. Dean, watch your language. Uh, who are you, Nick? Tony Stark? No, it's Thingy who says that. It's Captain America who keeps saying that. Not Tony Stark. um. So, Tarek, you're gonna get back to work. Take care, bro, and I'll see you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Just like the trolls, I'll make them go with a snap. Frank's here. Frank, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. You came in just after the fun game of Troll Smash everyone was having. Um, yeah, we had a bit of a low life come in and troll us for a bit. Frank's normally quite good at smashing trolls. See, if he was here 5 minutes ago, he'd have given you a run for your money, bouncer. I'm the guy who's not supposed to be in the scenes. Just wondering on this. Oh, I think I've lost the plot now. Yeah, I think I've lost the plot. Frank, how are you doing? How have you how have you been today? You have a nice like Mike. Mike's got a lovely place. Mike's got an absolute. See, as soon as you mention troll, Frank gets proper excited because yeah, he likes to smash trolls. Um, let's do that and let's do that, and then we'll have a sea of blue. There you go, everyone. I was at I was asked where I was. Oh, what's going on? I'm expecting. I'm expanding to a field. I'm, I can't read again. um, I was asked where I was going in such a hurry by a Pennsylvania cop yesterday. I answered to get antibiotics because your mother gave. You didn't say that. You didn't say that. That was, yeah, that's naughty. That. Uh, yeah. Check again, Leslie. Who welcome Liz to the Spanner Club. See, that's why the group's called hashtag Team Spanner because we were having an argument with the Americans very early on because they call it a wrench, and this is where we came up with the hashtag Team Spanner. So yeah, because that's not a wrench, is it? That's a spanner. A wrench is the other one that goes to the side, has the mouth on the side that you can wind open and shut. Because the one on the side's a wrench. Um, yeah, and charged with disorderly conduct will simply. Uh, that's naughty. My soil is so poor. I've thrown down garden cover crops into improve the soil. Nice. What did you put? What cover crops did you use? Um, I was. I'm feeling less special now. Like if everyone has it, it's not as special. Catherine, it's a spanner. It's a spanner. Where's my? Let me see if I can get a pencil and a bit of paper, and I'll show you the difference. Just, I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just here. I'm just looking for a pencil and a bit of paper, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm still here. Look, that's the difference. Yeah. See that? I'm starting it. Does everyone understand? Yeah. Let's see. Can you see that? See this one. This is what's called a spanner, and this is called a wrench. and that's my reward stars. Tonight. Didn't you see it? What did you use? Invisible ink. You can check the link to see what it. Oh, right. I'll check your. I'll check your. Did anyone else not see it? Let me see if I can get a pen. So I used a pencil. You see. Let's try that again. So, and that didn't work. All right. I give up. It's there. I can see it. It's on the screen. It's not orange. It's a dinosaur. So I don't think that spanner is even a word. I don't think that spanner is even a word in the USA. He's drawing. Here's a drawing. Hold up a blank bit of paper. Really should start throwing down wood chips though. See anything like wood chips, leaves. But your cover crops will help you build up your soil quite a bit. Um, it's definitely a tea red. Um, drop anything like your cover crops will help build up your soil. Anything like leaves, straw. If you can get some used straw bales and just chuck that down, that'll be really good for you. Comment is being held for intergalactic review. Got tons of lava rocks though. Intergalactic review. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I find it funny that we're sat here debating on a spanner or a wrench on a Saturday night when we have a. Sam, you won't. It's not the first time we've had this debate on this channel. We've had this conversation a few times. So that's where the hashtag Team Spanner comes from. I think it was Kelly or it was Cheryl that came up with the Team Spanner, and from then on it's just stuck as hashtag Team Spanner. Uh, I find it funny that Spokane is an old volcano. Really, is that volcano local to you? Comment is being held because the user is awesome. Do you know when you say to yourself that you're awesome, you lose the effect, man. Why are those dang aliens always picking up? Do you see the spit? What's going on? See, my mods are trolling me now. Comment is held because it's scared and needs support. Did you? I'm being trolled by my own people now. My mods are trolling me. Oh, you, oh man, you got my tears growing. Um, um, we've been attacked by Google moderator aliens. Quiet, or we send the. Sam, you're confused. I think I'm just as confused, man. The only. Oh, right. I'm getting a snotty nose and watery eyes because you're making me laugh so much. Mike's allotments here. Mike, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. So we've got Big Mike and we've got Little Mike as well. Um, how are you doing, Mike? Not a problem at all. We're glad that you made it. You missed out on the troll smashing. Yeah, you missed out on the troll smashing earlier. That was quite fun. Um, we had one very persistent spanner that wanted to get hammered. So absolutely no good reason for this comment. Monty went mad with his with his spanner. um, which Mike is Big Mike and which one's Little Mike? So Mike's allotment is Big Mike, and Mike's greenhouse is Little Mike, and only because of the age gap. Uh, and I don't know how that represents age either. So stop me. What I plan to do this year is set up about 5 or 10 foot by 20 foot greenhouses and use raised beds. See, if you set your greenhouses up and use the and if you raise the walls of the greenhouse, you can create like a thermal mass inside the greenhouse with your raised beds. Just keep filling it and just raise the layer of soil every year up to where you build your walls. You got to stop saying troll smashing sound a tad wrong. Troll smashing sounds a tad. Troll smashing sounds wrong. Why? Mike's allotment is getting littler. Is pounds this week, not so big buying. I didn't mean yeah. Oh, someone's got a reverse card. What? What is going on? What is going on? Apologies on behalf of the main admin for this bullying. I've lost Dean. I think I've lost the plot now. Are you doing a weight loss program? Yeah. What you do? Are you just starting to exercise more, or have you started a diet as well? Because I've seen some of your posts on Facebook with you at the gym. Um, so how did Nick send you the message to let you know? How did Nick send you the message to let you know? I'm not sure what that means. So we've had quite a bit of fun on this stream tonight. You said about the main admin. I was implying something different here in Leicester, but can't say on here. I'll get timed out. Oh, I'm not the Oh, my face is hurting. Do you mean baby making? That's taken a bit of a turn. What are we talking about now? Is anyone going to any of the spring gardening shows? Um, I'm not going to any gardening shows this spring. I didn't I didn't I haven't planned on any. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know of any shows around where I am. I'm gonna try and find this potato day if there's one in Leeds. See if I can get along to that. Um, but I didn't even know something like that even existed. So I'm gonna go and have a look at that and see if I can find that out. Is anyone? That's the one. Smashing means okay, okay, I understand now. uh, time to go outside and kick a mailbox or telephone pole, possibly help me understand what's going on here. I don't think it'll help because I'm a bit confused. If I could give her a timeout, I would. See, everyone gets brave when they're talking to each other talking to each other on the internet. Is that what's going on a bit, Dean? I'm gonna plant some salsify this year. I've never grown that. What is that? Is Saltaire anywhere near you? Saltaire's not too far from me. It's a little bit out, but it's quite a bit of back roads. So there's one by me if you fancy a trip over to North Wales. I do fancy a trip over to North Wales because I do want to come over and say hello to you. But at the minute I'm struggling. I won't be able to manage to drive that far. Um, let's see if I can get a bit fitter, and then I'm gonna get out to you because I want to do a tour this year. I want to do a tour around and see a few people, see a few of you wonderful people. That's my plan. But at the moment, I'm just not fit enough to be driving for more than about half an hour because once I get to the other end, I can't walk. So it's a bit of a rough time at the minute. But I'm quite happy because this week's been good. I had a decent-ish day today, and I had a decent-ish day yesterday. Let's see if that trend continues, it might get better going into spring, and that'll be something that I'm quite happy about. Um, I'm what root veggie that's supposed to be oyster flavour. Ah, very interesting. Uh, she's sitting opposite me. We're like this with each other. See, I was just yeah. I was, I'm trying to find. Oh, there's the potato day. Okay, let me click on that and let's see where it takes me. West Yorkshire Organic Root Potato. That's awesome. I didn't even know something like that existed. That's thanks, Liz. Thanks, Nick. That's awesome. I'm gonna have a look at that now. I'm trying to few new things in my garden this year. I've got some bare root fruit trees arriving this week. Hopefully, they'll be all right in pots. What kind of what kind the dwarfing varieties? Because dwarfing varieties you'll get away with in pots. But if they're like mid-size or even large trees, you might struggle. But but you'll have to keep on top of the food and stuff. Got to get your back improved. Yeah. If you come to Leicester, put your lock nuts on your car wheels. See, I was thinking because next time I'm in at my in-laws in Walsall, if I stay an extra day, then I can visit a few people at the same time while I'm out there. Or I could just do a tour, like go to one place, pick a few people up, and go to the next place, and we could all do like a YouTube thing. Well, that we'll see. Because quite a lot of you are close to the Midlands. When my son was 4, something about bouncer slabs 4, he found some corn in the bathroom and said he found gold. I had to clean up a mess and actually found Mama Cookie's lost ring behind the toilet. Awesome! I'm climbing Kilimanjaro in October, so trying to lose a bit of. Ah, Mike, that's going to be amazing. Wow, that's awesome. That's well exciting. I bet you must be well excited about that. See, Dean's 2 hours up the road. Do you know that when I do you know if I was planning my trip to the passport office a bit better, I could have done a trip to you and seen you at the same time. Because I came up to Durham and then came home. I've been growing fruit trees in large pots, but the wind keeps blowing them over. See, you'll dwarfing varieties will be definitely very good. Well, the easiest to grow in pots. Um, Dean's really lost it. I think he has as well. I love SW. I've lost 5 dress sizes in the last year. What's SW? Whose initials are SW? We haven't got any SWs here. Um, I'm gonna try to do weight or tie down the pots. That won't be a bad idea if you anchored them to something. I'm about 45 minutes away from Durham. See, we could have done that. We could have done that because I was halfway there. Wanted was a way to finish reading that out just in case it bouncer slam. You figured me out. So I've lost 1.5 stone in 5 weeks. That's amazing, mate. I need to lose a couple of stone. My belly's getting a bit big, and I keep saying I'm going to start a diet, and I start one, and then I stop. So I've been doing quite a bit of that. Slimming World. SW Slimming. Okay, I get it. I get it. Swimming World. I was thinking Swimming World. Oh, never mind. I'm a bit slow. What can I say? I'm a bit slow. Just love cake, mate. Can't. I know, Dean. Chocolate cake with custard. Do you like the one we had last week? It's a shame I haven't got chocolate cake and custard today. Uh, Oral surgery is very slim in £25 in 2 weeks. Ash Vlogs is here. Assalamu alaikum. Awesome, love the stream. See, Ash Vlogs is the one that got me into YouTube. He does a lot of comedy videos. Yeah, he's the one who basically pushed me into going into YouTube. I'm gonna try and bike up Mount Snowdon this year or next. Apparently, it take 4 hours to bike and 25 minutes to get back down. Wow. Um, that's something I wish I'd have done. Do you know when I was younger? Do you know try and do something? As yeah, I won't be able to do it now. Keep up the amazing work. Um, Mike, who are you going to Kilimanjaro with? Arsalan Khan is here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're keeping well. We've been we've been troll smashing earlier today, and I'm getting a bit tired, guys. We've been going for an hour, nearly an hour and a half. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it a day there, if you guys don't mind, and we'll pick this up again next week. And if anyone hasn't hit that like for me, if you don't mind hitting that like. Uh, Alhamdulillah, Arsalan Khan, I'm all right. I'm all right. We had a bit of a crazy live stream today because we had some trolls pop in and everyone was smashing trolls. But it's gonna, yeah, I'm a bit tired now. 30 fat London cabbies. Right, okay. I'm gonna call it a day there. An hour and 25 minutes. I'm gonna leave it there. See you 9 p.m. next week. No, we'll be there. We'll be there at 8 ish. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.